Hi, I'm Marty Nemko, and I decided to post excerpts from my new book, How to Do Life, What They Didn't Teach You in School. And because some people are visual and others are auditory, I thought I'd put both the text and me simply reading it aloud. I know, even though I'm fully grown up, it's fun to be read aloud to. So let me read aloud to you a little section. I'll try to do a little one of these sections every so often, probably like 5 minutes worth or something like that. Anyway, this is about your career, this first one. And the section is called Finding Your Career. What in the world am I good at? Even if you're a grown-up, it's probably not your fault if you still don't know what you want to be when you grow up. I mean, reasonably, you assume school would help you figure it out. Alas, teachers, and especially professors, live in an ivory tower. So most of them are ill-suited to helping you find a career. And even if you used your school's career services, you still may be unsure of what career to pursue. The conventional approach to finding a career is to find a career that matches your skills and interests. But that often fails because one of the following. Either none of your abilities and interests stand out from the rest, or your abilities could be used on many jobs, like, for example, if you have people skills, or you identify an ability or an interest, but it's unlikely to yield a decent living, for example, singing or fine art painting. Or a career fits your abilities and interests, but somehow it just feels wrong. Often there really is a better approach to finding your career. Not that there's one right career, but finding a well-suited career. Step 1. Scan annotated lists of careers in such guides as the Occupational Outlook Handbook, or my previous book, Cool Careers for Dummies, which has little 500 has introductions to 500 careers, each about 1 paragraph or 2 paragraphs long. For even more under-the-radar careers and those that are currently in demand, you might try this. Use Indeed.com. It lists millions of job openings that are keyword searchable. Search Indeed.com using keywords that you'd like to use in your work, for example, writing or analyzing, organizing, selling, or programming, for example. Pick out the 1 or 2 or 3 careers that you find most intriguing, whether it be from the books or from Indeed or a combination. Step 2. Google the name of that career and the word careers, for example, geologist careers or writing careers, and then simply read a few articles that seem on point. Step 3. For any career that still seems interesting, search Amazon for a book on that career. In the best such books, each chapter is a different person's report on what that career is like, so you're not just getting one perspective, but 20 or 30 people's. Step 4, for any career that's still of interest, interview or job shadow 2 or 3 or 4 people in the field. Just contacting 1 or 2 might give you an unrepresentative perspective. You can find such people in the Yellow Pages or your Alumni Association directory, on the website of the profession's professional association, for example, the American Optometric Association, or simply ask your in-person network or your LinkedIn and Facebook network for referrals. Ask the person when you get them on the phone or meeting them in person for coffee or whatever. Ask the person questions such as, what's your typical day like? What ends up being most important for success in this career? Why might someone leave this career? And what's the best way to get training so you end up excellent in this career? Step 5. If a career still sounds good, choose it, even if you're not 100% sure it's right. Otherwise, you're likely to be waiting for Godot, waiting forever. Usually, career contentment comes only after you've entered the career, and like a great-looking suit, you've tailored and accessorized it to fit you. For example, career and personal coaching fit me only moderately, but I now love it, largely because I adapted it to fit me. I made non-negotiable, for example, that I'd work from home, and that I'd be a more active participant in sessions than the typical counselor is, who mainly just listens. Also, I stayed committed to getting better and better rather than giving up after a couple of years of mediocre performance. Anyway, that's one of the many sections in this nonetheless slim volume, How to Do Life, What They Didn't Teach You in School, which is available on Amazon. I think you'll find it useful for yourself or for somebody younger who's just starting out. Okay, you take care.